Hi, I'm Jan with Jan's Jewelry Supplies, quick tips and ideas. Today I'm going to be showing you a few of our products and give you some ideas of what to do with them. These are some vintage Japanese stones. I believe they were probably made around the 50s, maybe 60s. Love these stones, but I feel like they've been overlooked because people didn't know exactly what to do with them. We have these recessed bracelets that the stones will fit perfectly into. You can do all one color, you can alternate the colors. You just take these recessed cuffs, lay a little bit of glue down, and just start laying your stones in there. You can alternate the colors. Right now I'm doing black and white. You can do red and white. You can do red and green and black, green and white. We have a narrower recessed cuff where you can line them going the other direction. It does leave a little bit of extra room on the sides, but it still looks good in there. With this cuff, there is no recess. It's just a plain brass cuff. I just used a rhinestone chain as my frame, and with these I had the stones going two different directions, and I did them in sets of 3. And I would just do sets of 3s, and then I would alternate the direction that they were going. I found it easier to go ahead and set these stones, just making sure they were centered. And actually, the size of these bracelets, you can actually find your center point and then just start working on one side, starting your stones just on the opposite side of the center point. You just have to make sure the stones are centered within the cuff. And then after you get all your stones set down, you can come back and line it with the rhinestone chain. You can stretch the rhinestone chain out. You can use a little less rhinestone chain. If you stretch it out, I actually like to have mine pushed together to where all my stones are close together. And this piece is just was a plain brass stamping. I actually used ferric chloride and etched it first, and just came in. There's the plain brass stamping. I just came in and added some stones. Basically glued a line of stones in the center of it. I have these vintage Japanese beads. I will probably finish this piece off with the Japanese beads. And these are probably 1940s drug beads. I will probably only use the black and the green. They match up very nicely with the color. If I want to come back with a red, I will probably use some other red bead to go in with them. The coloring on the red Japanese beads that I have is a little too bright for this piece. I've laid some of the stones onto some masking tape, and they are laying sideways, which is not the intended use. I've just used the masking tape to give you an example of designs that you can make with these stones, laying them sideways. You can't really transfer them over to a bracelet this way. You can't really get them close enough together. This particular pattern is too wide for any of our recessed cuffs. You could just lay them in the center of a wide cuff and it'll give you a look like this. You could expand the pattern and take it all the way to the edge, or you can frame them with rhinestones. I've reduced this pattern and it will fit in one of our recessed cuffs, with it being 3 stones deep, and this is a look that you would get by laying them sideways and using them in this wider recessed cuff. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Keep in mind that much of our stock is vintage stock and supplies are limited. Once they are gone, they are gone. We may never see them again. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.